Welcome to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Quarterbacks that I can't even name.
But again, I can't see him going back to the league after kneeing, knowing that they blackballed him, knowing that if I come back to the league, they're gonna he can't speak the way he want to speak, or they're gonna make his legacy look crazy because now he's a backup quarterback, or they're gonna set his ass up not to look great and be like, oh, this is the reason why he's not in the league, not because of the knee, because he's really not that good. So that's the whole reason why I didn't see him coming back in the league, even though he's better than half these quarterbacks in the league, even to this day, and he hasn't played in like 4 years. I still think he's better than Trubisky. I still think he's better than on certain players. Why? Because they're rookies or whatever reason. You know, like, you still can throw the ball. You may not get in football shape like who? Gronk. Gronk hasn't been in football in a minute. And when he started playing with the Tampa Bay Bucks, he slowly started getting to football form, and now you're starting to see the Gronk. So again, same thing like Colin Kaepernick, but still, I don't see him coming back in the league knowing these motherfuckers gonna blackball him or try to gag him or try to motherfucking make his career look not as good to justify why they haven't signed him. So I can't see him going back to the league, regardless of the fact. Regardless if he did what he was supposed to be doing. And as far as with the forefront, it's just you a little too quiet for me. You're a little too quiet for me. Like, yeah, I know you did what you did, but like, talk sometimes.
That makes no sense, man.
I don't make no sense.
It makes no sense if you're telling somebody who literally kneeled, spoke out in his press conferences more than, I want to say, 90% of the NFL or other players, to say, I need you to be more vocal about this situation,
after his career in
visible
the league.
after his career is done, finished. He's not going to get any higher than what he is, unless, I mean,
you're talking about his
philanthropists,
career in the league.
I feel, only go so far as their career as far as fame.
So basically, I'm supposed to. Some people want to keep it quiet, but this is the time, because this is the time where, like, I see racism more than any other time. Like, we gonna bring it up after everything's calmed down.
But he's not a politician, bro. It's not like he's not a politician.
He don't need it.
If he's a politician, then I understand. So you need to say that about your politicians.
What happened to Trayvon Martin mom? Martin mom, isn't she a politician now? She capitalized off that stage the same way you're supposed to be capitalizing off that stage. Everybody's focusing on you. Now, again, you may not have to be at the fucking protest that's in Miami or in Louisville, but again, you're speaking about it. Has he said anything about Breonna Taylor? Has he said anything else about all these other kids?
I don't know.
I haven't heard it.
I don't know. He probably has, but you just don't see it. I'm pretty sure if you Google it, like, you could see Kaepernick, what he said.
I don't see it.
What more do you want? He's not a politician.
You don't need
a politician.
I don't even fuck with LeBron James.
He tried.
And he still always talk about that shit.
He tried. But he had the platform. He had the platform.
You still have the platform.
Colin Kaepernick did not have the platform. He's not on TV every day. He's not in press conferences every day. Like, he has the platform. Colin Kaepernick doesn't have that platform. What are you talking about?
He chooses not to.
What do you mean he chooses not to? He's not LeBron
have
James.
A press conference if he wanted to.
You know how many?
He's not me and
you know how many followers LeBron James has?
Like, you
you don't even need a LeBron James has.
You don't even need
compared
a
to Colin Kaepernick.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does
matter.
It don't matter. Numbers matter.
It don't matter.
Yes, it do.
It don't matter.
Oh, you gonna say, a $10 million house is just as good as a $10,000 house if numbers don't matter?
So you saying, all right, if Rick
That's
Ross,
the same thing. Numbers don't matter. Right?
You basically saying if Rick Ross says something, it doesn't hold the weight as Drake.
No, it doesn't.
How?
What do you mean?
He's still reaching people.
Drake reaches so many
he's
more.
Still reaching.
He reaches
people.
so many more.
That don't even make no sense. Like, so, all right, since I'm not reaching 10 million people and I can reach 1 million people, I should shut the fuck up. That don't make no motherfucking sense.
Nobody's saying you could shut the fuck up, but your communication level is no near. Like, if I say something right now, you think it's just gonna be it's gonna break the internet?
But you're
if
like
Kanye
me.
West said it.
You're like me. You're not me. You're not a.
What's gonna break the internet? What's gonna really make an impact? If you're really trying to make an impact and really get your message to more people, who's going to have a greater impact?
They got
LeBron
a rapper.
James or
They got a rapper,
Colin Kaepernick.
YN something, and he talks about certain shit, and he's nowhere near the Drakes, nowhere near these great artists. I don't even know his name.
Exactly,
But
Wes.
again,
Exactly. You don't know his name? I don't know his name.
He still has like 4.5 million, 6 million followers. You don't need to have a nigga. As long as your ass reach somebody.
James?
So it's basically it's like you know what the motherfucking teachers tell your ass. Like, as long as I change the view of one person, I feel like I did my job. And you over here like, it don't matter. Like, no.
I'm talking
if he
about
could reach
if you're
1 million
really
people,
trying to
and then that
change
1 million
things.
people could reach other people, and then those people could meet other people. Like, what are you saying? That don't even make no motherfucking sense.
How does it not make sense? Then why don't we invest in people who do marketing? Huh? Why are we investing in people?
Because you can't do it yourself.
Exactly. So you need somebody to what? Get more followers for you, right?
He has a publicist. He has like millions of followers. We have what? I have like 7,000 followers.
But if you got somebody to do that for you, and you can concentrate more on your craft, right?
What is your craft, Colin?
Time.
What is
it's all
it?
about time, money, and numbers.
What is your craft, Colin? Since you're not a politician and you're not a football player, that's politics. That's politics. So
yeah, but he didn't study that. He had dreams of being a football player.
So did Muhammad Ali study that? Did Muhammad Ali study that?
Exactly.
No.
You're talking about. You said. You just said.
You don't need to know politics.
Muhammad Ali and Colin Kaepernick, and you just did it.
Oh my God.
You really just did it.
It doesn't matter.
So,
T.I. the same thing. You got even people like T.I. T.I. is not a Drake. But him and this other black fat dude, I forgot his name. You know his name? Killer Mike. Killer Mike and him does not have the same stage as Drake. Do you still see them talking about politics? Do you see still them? They still doing shit in the community? Yes. Yeah. I don't see that from Colin. So they shouldn't do it because they don't have the same as Drake.
How come I don't see that from Cam Newton then? Why are you not mad at Cam Newton? Okay.
Cam Newton.
Why are you not mad at Patrick Mahomes?
He didn't need.
Why are you not mad at Russell Wilson?
He ain't the one that got blackballed.
But he's also not the one who said something.
He's not brave like Colin.
Exactly. So you're not going to give him props for his bravery?
I gave him props.
But, okay.
But
you want him to keep going.
I just don't need you to. I don't need you to. I don't need you. Like, if look,
as a politician.
Let me explain something to you.
You want Colin
real
Kaepernick
quick.
as a
If
politician.
I'm Colin Kaepernick, real quick, right? And these motherfuckers blackballed me for kneeing. For police brutality and all that shit I said before. What, you think I'm just gonna fall back? You really think I'm gonna fall back? I'm not. You may be falling back and be like, oh, okay, I did my job already, I'm gonna fall back. Nah.
Yeah,
and these motherfuckers blackballed me.
I'm not a politician.
Nah. See, but that's the difference between you and me.
I am not a politician.
I'm gonna go ahead and be like, yo, I'm gonna make sure that if I motherfucking need for this and I still see this shit happening in 2020, even after that blackballed, I'm still going to speak on it on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on any fucking show that want to invite me, any press conference that I go ahead and create. Why? Because I'm calling Kaepernick. I'm calling, so I got millions of dollars. I could fucking have a fucking people. I call the news and tell them I'm going to have a conference. They're going to show up. Why? Because I'm not like me and Wes. I'm not Marcus. I'm not Wes. I'm not Chris. I'm a multi-million-dollar. I motherfucking need and got blackballed. And again, you say he's around. You would carry him on the same breath as Muhammad Ali. I wouldn't, but still, regardless of the fact, if we're gonna use that, if we're gonna use that, then I'm gonna continue the fight. I'm not just gonna motherfucking go in the first round and then I'm not there still in the 12th round because you got other motherfuckers gonna do that. Nah, I'm gonna continue to fight. I may not motherfucking do it as much as all these other people. I'm still gonna do it. He's not doing it. I don't see him doing it. Do you?
So your standard is higher than his.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Hey, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
If I'm Colin Kaepernick right now, I should be still out there fighting a good fight, You know, even though I sacrificed
when
my
motherfuckers
own
call
career,
your ass for an interview,
even though I sacrificed my own career already,
when people call you for an interview to clarify shit,
again,
there's no clarity with
and
you.
I still can't play this game that I really trained my life for.
You letting motherfuckers.
I did all of that, and I still have to fight the good fight for West.
You letting people talk for you.
When there's politicians out there that are not even doing that.
You letting people talk for you.
So there's politicians out there not even doing that.
Look, if somebody's saying that
like, I get props to
I
LeBron
said something
James,
and I meant in this way,
let me finish this
then
point,
I'm going to
Wes.
go ahead and say what I meant behind what I said. I'm not just going to let the media just run with it however they want. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm going to say what I meant if people got it misconstrued if I'm calling Kaepernick.
All right. We get that, but like apparently that's just not enough. I mean, there are people like Colin Kaepernick who really did a lot. I mean, he did a lot. I don't think you should downplay what he's done as if it's
How are you saying I'm
not
downplaying?
enough.
I acknowledged it. You just mad
you're
that
saying it's not enough, right?
That's my opinion. I can't have my opinion.
I am stating it again. You ain't got to keep saying like you saying your opinion. I'm just restating what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right?
I don't respect it as the same.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't.
For me, he's done enough. Thank you, Colin Kaepernick, for all you tried to do.
Great.
Obviously, you're not a politician.
Good.
If you're a politician out there, I want you go out there and fight the good fight because you have more power. And people who have more followers have more power.
This is why you need to go ahead and vote.
Colin Kaepernick.
2020 vote.
Power.
You know why? Because
definitely vote.
We're not going to agree on this topic.
Yeah, we're not going to agree.
Same way people not going to agree on the voting. So go vote. But we're going to switch the topic because we're not going to agree. We're going to go to the duck of the week.